So many people in life get trapped by this illusion that pain is permanent, that once it shows up, it's here to stay, that it's going to define them, that it's going to break them. But the truth, pain is temporary. It doesn't last forever. What lasts forever is the decision you make in that moment of pain. Do you keep going or do you quit? Because quitting, that's permanent. That stays with you. That becomes part of your identity. Think about it. Every one of us has been through moments where life knocked us down, where we felt like the weight was too heavy, where our heart was broken, where the rejection burned so badly we couldn't see a way forward. And in those moments, you have a choice. You can say, it's too much, I can't do this, and you walk away. Or you can say, I'll push one more step. I'll fight through one more round. I'll endure one more day. And it's always that one more day, that one more step, that one more choice that separates the winners from the quitters. See, the thing about pain is that it's not here to punish you. It's here to prepare you. Pain is feedback. It's a signal that you're in the process of growing, that you're being stretched into something bigger than you were before. You can't transform without discomfort. You can't rise without resistance. If you go to the gym and lift weights, what happens? Your muscles tear, they break down. And in that breaking, they rebuild stronger. That's the law of growth. But if you walk out of the gym the second you feel that burn, you never grow. Life is the same way. The people who achieve extraordinary success, they're not the ones who never felt pain. They're the ones who leaned it into it, who understood it wouldn't last forever, who saw beyond it. And that's what winners do. They don't quit in the middle of the burn. They don't stop when it hurts. They remind themselves that this moment, this storm, this setback, this struggle is not forever. It's temporary. It's passing through. But the victory, the breakthrough, the person you become because of it, that lasts. Now let's flip it. What happens when you quit? The pain doesn't actually go away. You think you're escaping it, but what you've really done is trade short-term relief for long-term regret. And regret is the heaviest pain of all. Quitting feels like it solves the problem in the moment. You walk away, you breathe, you feel the weight lift. But then years later, you look back and ask, what if I had pushed through? What if I hadn't given up? That question haunts you, and that pain is forever. I've talked to countless people who've built incredible businesses, who've transformed their bodies, who've repaired broken relationships, who've created legacies. And you know what? Every single one of them tells me they all hit a wall where they thought about quitting. Every single one. And the difference between the ones who are standing on the other side with the reward and the ones still stuck in the same place is simple. They didn't quit. They endured the pain. They reframed it. They turned it into fuel. You see, the secret isn't to avoid pain. The secret is to use it, to turn it into your teacher, your fire, your reason to keep moving. Winners don't look at pain as a dead end. They see it as a signpost that says, keep going, you're on the right path. This is what growth feels like. And the moment you embrace that, the moment you accept that pain is part of the process, you set yourself free from the fear of it. Because you realize it's just temporary. It's not forever. It's shaping you for something greater. Think about any great athlete, any world-class performer, any person who's done something extraordinary. Do you think their journey was pain-free? Of course not. They've been injured, doubted, rejected, laughed at, broken down. But here's the key. They understood that all of that pain was preparing them for their moment. Every bruise, every scar, every sleepless night was a deposit in the bank of success. And when the moment came to cash it in, they were ready. I want you to imagine right now something in your life that feels too heavy. Maybe it's your finances. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your dream, and it feels like it's slipping away. That's your pain. And I want you to ask yourself, am I going to let this pain break me, or am I going to let it build me? Because the truth is, it's not the pain that decides. It's you. You get to decide whether it becomes your reason to quit or your reason to push further than you ever thought you could. Let me tell you this. Every champion you've ever admired, every success story you've ever celebrated, they had a moment where the pain told them to quit, and they refused. They looked it in the eye and said, I'm not done. You can't stop me. That's what makes them winners. Not that they had no pain, but that they didn't surrender to it. So here's the choice in front of you. Pain is temporary. It will pass. The discomfort, the struggle, the doubt, it doesn't last. But quitting, that sticks. That becomes who you are. And if you let that become your identity, it follows you for the rest of your life. Don't let temporary pain create permanent regret. Instead, let that pain forge you. Let it strengthen you. Let it remind you that you're alive, that you're fighting, that you're in the arena while everyone else is sitting on the sidelines. And when you come out the other side, not only will the pain be gone, but you'll be stronger, wiser, sharper, and closer to the life you've always imagined. So when it hurts, and it will, when you want to stop, and you will, remember this pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever.